Welcome everyone. Today we'll be looking at Bloons TD. It's Bloons, B-L-O-O-N-S. I guess the title already says it all. This is a tower defense game, and I've been looking for a tower defense game to play for a while. I've been like basically chomping at the bit for another thing, and essentially what has led me to this point, the heroine in my life, which has led me to ever chase the dragon, has been Plants vs. Zombies. One of the best games, certainly the best tower defense game I've ever played, and I really think that every other tower defense game can only attempt to be as good as Plants vs. Zombies, which was just beautiful, perfectly implemented in my opinion. The game would probably get a rare 10 out of 10 for all that it has, like the humor elements, it has everything. So Bloons TD is you're a bunch of monkeys that you're placed around a path and you're shooting down balloons. So I like the concept. It's actually kind of it has some clever art that can be done with that, and they do manage to do that. So what I'm going to do today is maybe just do a medium tower defense map. This is not a difficult tower defense map, so I don't think we'll have any problems. What I'm going to do is try to... I'm putting this on a slightly easier setting because I'm going to try my hardest to talk through gameplay. This is always the difficult thing for, well, somebody like me at least, but basically to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. So we have one hero, which I've now placed, and it's good to place these guys early because they do level up the more levels they're part of. And there's also some perks, which I'll show you perhaps after this, which have these perks have actually given me access to a free monkey dude here. And you can see how it works. There, you can pixel by pixel go until you can find the right spot. I do think that the pixel hunt game, I wish there was a snap to the nearest location, because my pixel hunt OCD does make me do terrible things, like really find the optimal pixel, and hopefully playing on medium, I won't have to worry about that too much. There's two settings. There's the slow mode, which you probably won't be using very much, and then there's the fast forward mode. You'll be using slow mode just to learn the game, but then after that, excuse me real fast, move this over. After you get the hang of it, you can probably just place your towers, which are your monkeys, place them down, and I really like the cartoony art style. But the gameplay itself obviously has to be priority number one. Tower defense games not that difficult. The concept is pretty easy. In fact, I imagine these are not altogether too difficult to program. So they have not messed up any of the basic basic components to a tower defense game here. They're very satisfying. I like the upgrade paths, all the different, variety of towers that they have. So you have your basic dart monkey, you have your hero who just shoots. I mean, there's multiple different heroes. So this is a free. I think you can get this for free on your phone. And the trap that you're supposed to fall into is by buying buying extra heroes, buying upgrades, buying more monkey money, which is the in-game currency. I mean, so there's two in-game currencies. There's your map money. I don't know what this is called. But then when you're on the main menu, there's like monkey money, which you use to buy new heroes and stuff like that. And that you get generate slowly by playing maps, but you can also generate it by I might get a farm down. I'm crazy. Start speeding up my economy. The monkey economy, banana economy. Yeah, we are a little bit behind on that, but that's fine. Again, it's hard to talk and chew bubblegum walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Can't even get that phrase right. So what I was saying is the different styles we have. So we have economy ones. This banana farm doesn't do anything. Has no offensive capabilities. You could have 4,000 million of these. Wouldn't hurt a single balloon. Although, maybe they could have balloons that are bananas that fall. Maybe if a banana's on the path or something, it would kill a balloon that runs into it. Anyways, so you actually have to collect these, and I think that in like an app, that's a challenge because you have to. Okay, we're going to use our special ability here just by pressing the 1 key. I didn't know you can press the 1 key for a very long time, just accidentally pressed. I was always trying to click on this, and I'm sure that everything is very mobile based in this. So certainly, yeah, you can't get away from it. There's definitely a huge mobile influence to this game. However, it's not too bad. I don't find it like that I'm expecting it because it's a tower defense game and it's a little cartoony, and I'm going to slow down here because we're actually to the point where... Get it! We lost! We lost to... Oh no, we lost 3 lives. That's just my bad. That's purely my fault for not slowing things down, but we can get a tower... I think even one right here will greatly help us along the path of victory. I think that one of these... Okay, we got this upgrades to the point where I want them, and you can see how it works. There's 3 paths to upgrade, and you can only choose 2 of the 3. And then, even once you go beyond that, so you can go 3 paths to upgrade, you can take, you can only choose 2 paths, and of the 2 paths you take, only 1 can go beyond the 2nd level. That is I don't know if that's necessarily that innovative a system. Maybe every tower defense game or many tower defense games do this, surely. But it's a really nice system. I think it really does help balance the gameplay. It makes for more interesting decisions. Let's see, what do I want? I want one of these guys right here, and I see that banana down there. I don't see you. You only have a small amount of time before you actually lose the banana. So the challenge here in a mobile game would be you'd have to constantly be tapping your finger here, but the benefit of playing on the computer is that I can just leave my mouse cursor here, take my mouse off the mouse, and I'll still be collecting, which is nice. I probably could just upgrade this guy to get the job done, but actually my favorite, one of my favorites at least, is he called the engineer monkey? He is, yeah. This guy's one of my favorites. He's just so good. And not only because of what he brings, but because I myself am an engineer. Okay, so we can do larger surface area, or I think oversized nails and sentry guns are just an amazing combination. Sentry guns he puts down extra turrets, which is fantastic. But getting it up to number 2, pin, means that you'll see he'll like pin down balloons. Yeah, so you can see it there. The balloon actually stopped in its tracks, and then now he's putting up turrets, and those are also going to help get the job done. Just want to make sure we have somebody capable of hitting... So there's various balloons that we're going to come across. What mainly we are seeing here is the normal balloons. The heart-shaped ones, those actually regrow, which means that you have to, once you kill them, if you, like let's say you do some damage over here, yeah, that's the last one we're going to get to, is the camouflage balloons. But the heart-shaped ones, they regrow. Basically, if you haven't figured it out, the color is indicative of the strength of the balloon. Perfect. So yellow, it goes, red is the weakest, then blue is like 2 balloons, so if you pop a blue, you get a red. If you pop a green, you get a blue, then you get a red, and then yellow, and then pink after that, and usually the stronger the balloon is, the faster it moves. So the purple ones, what's the deal with these? I guess those are above yellow. So it benefits you to pop the best ones first sometimes, the strong. I might switch Quincy over here, my hero, to do that. And certainly this should be on the strong ones. And that just means that the faster moving ones will start moving slower. So you can see that there's definitely an incentive to attack the strong ones first. Anyways, very good balanced mechanics, I find. Whew. Wow, this is a lot of talking. Okay, so what do I want to do next? I mean, we've got our engineer up to 2nd tier. 2 and 2 is usually a good place to stop because the upgrades get pretty expensive after that. You'll want to get there eventually, but some of my favorite ones are, I mean, obviously, they just get so powerful beyond that. Now, I really like the snipers. You do have to balance these have infinite range, but of course you get a benefit from them only if you're able to shoot a lot. So I think this is a good spot. Looks good. So now, generally what I do with these is I want them to target the strong and to pop these balloons. So I'm going to give this guy large caliber and then eventually fast firing. That was pretty quick. I could set up another farm if I wanted to increase my economy, but we're only going to round 60. I don't think we'll need more. Another one of the economic balloon or monkey towers is your monkey buccaneer. Just very clever, and the art style is very well done. I feel like the game has a high degree of polish to it. So my sniper monkey is doing really well now. I'll speed up the gameplay a little bit more. And that's it. I mean, that's really the gameplay loop, is put down towers. I mean, if you haven't played a tower defense game before, where have you been? Been living in a cave your whole life, I guess. This one's pretty satisfying. What would I want to do? I guess I can upgrade this. Faster shooting, and shooting more at the same time. I think that this path is close enough, that he's close enough that I didn't need to increase the range. But I can probably put another one down here. Yeah, this one also doesn't look like it would need an increase in range. So I'm going to move it away from the bottom path just to prioritize making it hit people on the top path. And even go to the right a little bit, since that top right corner is going to be used more. Do the same thing, the 2 and 2. And the towers are actually talked about that way. You get some power-ups which allow you to drop in. I think I have power-ups, yeah. So I can drop in an instant monkey, and these will have a tower rating for them. It'll be like 103, and that'll mean that the upgrade path for that monkey is 1 here, none here, and 3 here. And this is the economic path you can go for Buccaneers. So even on water maps, it's pretty cool. Now, one way of dealing with those balloons, those camo balloons, is to give night vision goggles to my sniper monkey. So we can make those pretty fast firing, and then that way we'll pop those balloons. There's other ways to do it too. I mean, you can get a mage. I actually don't find these mages very useful, the wizard monkeys I should say. But they do also have a spell, Shimmer, which permanently reveals camo balloons that pass through them. It's kind of like a little radar. It pings every now and then, and any camo balloons that are in the area, they are uncamoed for the rest of their path. So you put one of those mages in the very beginning. I mean, you really don't need the anti-camo for anybody else. Now this poor dart monkey has just started here and hasn't done anything. I'm going to give him enhanced eyesight so he can also pop any camo balloons that make it this way. Because right now I only have a few people who can pop camo balloons. My sniper, who will be able to target things everywhere except for in the red cone, so except for right here and except for on the top path over there. Now my dart monkey can also target them, and I'm going to give him quicker shots so he can target them quickly if they come. And then lastly, Quincy, at level 5, I think gets access to targeting camo balloons as well. So there is a small component of a tech tree I mentioned. That's something called monkey knowledge. And with that, let's use our special here.
Incoming!
Oh yeah, we gotta start getting mobs. So yeah, I started. Okay, so monkey is your tech. You get monkey knowledge every now and then. Oh boy, we're gonna have to upgrade something here. Good. You get monkey knowledge by leveling up, and you level up. My progression to level up is basically tied to how many balloons I've killed. So simple game. You play longer, you level up, just as we all expected anyway. Now, you can. I guess the incentive for the game is you can also buy monkey knowledge, and that way you can use. I mean, you can use real money for it. You cannot use, unfortunately, very unfortunately, you cannot use the monkey currency, the monkey money you get to buy more knowledge points. But that's also okay because I guess it's jumping up the tech tree. I mean, it's jumping up the the leveling system, and a jumping leveling system doesn't need to be using free currency. I can understand that being limited to like real money currency. So, let's show some other stuff off because I have my favorites, but they're not for everyone. We have this as well. This is it's basically a tack dropper. It's going to put tacks on the path. So this is good not to put at the very beginning because it does need a little bit of time to boot up. There is a upgrade path here, which allows you to keep your spikes. You can see spikes last much longer and can carry over one round. By the way, the music is phenomenal in this game. Do I have the music loud enough? Probably need to keep the sound relatively low, but I don't know if this will give me a copyright strike or not. I kind of think it might, but it's probably a good time to use our... So you can see Quincy, he's leveling up, and now he has... like every third arrow fired is a rocket. Mainly our problem is that we don't have enough on the left-hand side, so a lot seems to get through here, and it makes me nervous. But we actually have a lot protecting our back. So let's get like a ninja monkey. It's gonna be pretty fun to have. These will automatically kill stealth balloons. You can also, there's, you know, I have one path generally for all of these that I favor, but we can either go with caltrops and seeking shurikens, which means if we miss with this shuriken, it'll curve back towards another balloon. The ones I went with is just kind of the generic upgrade. Attack range, attack speed. This one pops more balloons, so it's basically a stronger weapon. Throwing 2 shurikens at once, and then throwing 5. I find that that's a really good upgrade path. But the alternative is we can do distraction, which means some balloons will get distracted and move backwards. And we can also strip camo off balloons that we hit. This is probably not as important for us. Oh, increased attack speed and pierce of nearby ninjas, stacks 20 times. So there are several mechanics like this. There's one with this, and there's also one with the dart monkey, where if you get a bunch of, say, the Super Monkey Fan Club converts up to 10 nearby dart monkeys, including himself, into super monkeys for 15 seconds. And the super monkey is also, I mean, it's just a very expensive upgrade, but if you get your economy going, which I've been neglecting, where the bananas right now, they go, I think you get like half price for them if they're kind of spoiling, if you haven't tapped the screen over here frequently enough. I don't think we're going to need the upgrade. Okay, so this is where having something which kills camo is going to be good, but I think we're doing okay. And luckily for us, this area is so entrenched in attacks, I don't see any possible way for some camo balloons to get through. But we can even go and make this guy a crossbowman, even a super sharpshooter. You know what? How far are we? 45? We're a little bit too late to do a second farm. Anyways, I really enjoy this game, and you know, when you play it on the fastest setting like this, it goes by pretty quickly. Maybe I'll set up another monkey over here, another one of my favorites. Same thing. And we'll get this one to be more of an attack monkey. Okay, so that should help us feel a little bit safer. You can see a lot of balloons are still getting through. There's also another monkey we can do here. I mean, lots of monkeys, but let's do a freeze monkey, which is going to freeze them over here. We'll give him a large radius, refreeze. Yeah, we'll do this. And then, I mean, if the camel ones are getting to be a problem, we can always upgrade our sniper monkey. Now that you can upgrade the banana farms to a point where, like the next tier, the monkey bank, this does allow you to, allow money generated by this farm now stored in a bank that earns 15% interest around. So now the bananas are automatically collected, and what's more, at the end of every round, you can either, well, we'll just show you. So this is going to start now collecting bananas directly, and I no longer have to click on it. And then at the end of the round, I can either collect it, or I can leave the bananas in there, and they'll start accruing interest. So if I don't need the money, obviously save it for a rainy day. Usually, by the time you think it's a rainy day, you should have already spent it. Okay, so our freeze guy is up here, and I really like the Arctic Wind one, which slows down all the balloons that are passing through there. Maybe we want to get them to go backwards, because they'll go backwards slowly. No, I'm going to do the caltrops, and then we'll do double shot to get this guy to be a little bit more effective. There's also water ones. There's levels which are almost purely water. I do like the water pass, but unfortunately, because they have the merchantmen, like again, the economy. I have a special ability here for Moab Killer, but I think honestly, we are missing some more cannons. This is going to be helpful. I'm going to go with the extra range this time. I almost always go with the missile path, and then extra range, so we can actually target all the way over here in case they get through. We'll do frag bombs and continue up for Moab Assassin, or hey, I'll just press 2, and one destroys the Moab right away, at least the small Moab. And you can see the pinned, you know, those ones with all the nails stuck in them, they're pinned to the ground there. Luckily we have our camel killers. I mean, the main camel killer is probably Quincy right now? Maybe not. I think it might be the tax. Yeah, look at those tax. That's the best thing about this thing, is it just... Okay, we actually have a lot of This might be a problem. Nope, we made it. Okay, so I need to upgrade this sniper monkey. We need a little bit more camo damage. Very cool that we are being pushed to the limit here, though. Could also get another monkey, ninja monkey. Almost everyone has an upgrade path where they can shoot down camo, but unfortunately not the engineers. Use one of those blow-up bombs. Yeah, and then there's also, I didn't mention this, but I've been playing for long enough that a lot of the tower upgrades have been unlocked, but this is a good example where you can see I have XP for every individual monkey tower has an XP that it gains by being used. So when I first start, like, let's see, the Dartling Gunner I just got, it was unlocked for like Christmas. You can see I have very low XP, and I don't have a lot of things I can even do. So even if I place this, and I might as well, we'll just get it. We'll start to get some. Wait, can I put it down here? That might be kind of interesting. So the caveat with this one is it fires like kind of in a single location. Or okay, so normal is wherever my mouse cursor is, which is fine. Or you can have it locked in a specific location. I think I'd rather have it locked in a specific location just because I don't have the time to move my mouse where I want. And how are we doing here? Bank has collected 2,000, and again, every round, collecting more interest. So we're set there. But anyways, we'll get this down, and then hopefully it'll gain a little bit more experience. You can see I've unlocked almost nothing for it. So just by playing with each one, you'll start unlocking the pass. I find it doesn't take very long to get as much as you want. Normally you're playing as a beginner, you're so early on, you're still learning the game, and you die sometimes before you really have the chance to experiment with those options to get high enough. I mean, you don't make enough money. I'm not ready for the hard levels, which go to like around 80 or 100. And those are the ones where you know, obviously you're going to earn more money and you need access to the higher money tiers. So, I don't know, the game is just well balanced overall. Let's blow through it here. Is there anything more I need to say? Get this guy upgraded.
What's up?
We can go with Hot Shot over here. As you can see the attack spike factory, it's called, I guess. Resets every turn. Mob Shredder. What is this gonna do? Super hard rending engine driven razors shred Moab. And then after that, Spike Storms shoots out a thick layer of spikes over the entire track. Okay. Well, hey, I'll unlock this. It doesn't mean that I have to choose it. I don't have to buy it, but I have an option to buy it now. I want to get down the super dude. This guy would be kind of fun. Let's have him out. We'll probably extend his range even. Epic range? Sure. And he just fires darts so quickly. And then you can also upgrade him. So one of those, if you have a limited space, some of these maps have very limited land space. He's a very big monkey, and you do have collisions. You have to avoid placing towers too close to each other. Yeah, but he's obviously very good. And yeah, the camel balloons are really our biggest problem, I think. So I'm going to prioritize getting this sniper up to full auto. Okay, we have 2 mobs. We can just use that. We can use this, and we won. There it is. So that is a look at Bloons TD. I find the game really entertaining. I've been playing it a lot. It's very casual. Here's the knowledge tree that I was referring to. So I'm working my way down it. There's the monkey money. So you do need some, but you don't have to buy it. I have not spent a cent on this game other than the original 99-cent purchase on Steam. You get monkey money from beating missions. There's daily challenges you can do. It's obviously geared toward trying to suck you in to pay for things, but if you're very resilient against those kind of schemes like I am, you will play this game, I can tell. Just the same way I did with Plants vs. Zombies 2. I never spent a dime, even though definitely that game wanted you to, thanks to EA's influence. But you can beat the whole game, and I did beat the whole game. I did almost everything you can do, as far as I know, in Plants vs. Zombies 2, and I expect I'll be able to do everything in this game without spending any of my money outside of just getting the game. So that's it. Let's let Bloons TD. I mean, maybe I'll bring this back to the channel on a stream or something. It's kind of a fun game to do, but I just thought at least I would give you an introduction to it. And maybe it gets my recommendation even. yeah, I would say it does. Especially if you pick it up on a Steam sale for $1. I mean, you just can't go wrong. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back for whatever video you watch next.